the three detectors, the one that might be the most capable is the XP Deus 2. But for a $1,600 price point, is there that much of a difference? There really is not. These three are really neck and neck and neck.
Well, guys, it couldn't have been said any better if I said it myself. But I couldn't say it myself because I don't own all three of these detectors. But you guys heard it right there. You know, Merrill is a pretty well-respected channel here in the metal detecting community. And, man, he said it, and I went back and I just took a look at it again. And he said, when you compare the three of these detectors, man, Equinox, which the majority of us have already, the new Legend, which a lot of people are getting or starting to use, and then again the Deus 2, which so many of us cannot afford. And when it comes down to it, he ranks them. He has them ranked as on his channel that he has, his detecting channel where he ranks his detectors. He has the what on there, if you ever actually go, I think he has Equinox number 1, Deus 2 number 2, and then the Legend number 3, and he has it all broke down, the reasons why, separation, tone, you know, speed, value, ergonomics, durability. He has it all broke down. He gives them all a score. And in actuality, the Legend scored actually higher overall than any of the other detectors, but he still has number 1. He has the Equinox. And you know, like he said there, man, you know, the Deus 2 is probably, for what it can do, it is absolutely the best of all three detectors. But when it comes down to how much value are you getting for $1,600, and he says in his own opinion, he doesn't see it being too much. He says that they are pretty much all equal. Wow. You know, and that was something that I didn't want to say, and you know, I didn't even have any right to say because I don't own all three of these detectors. But I don't need to go and blow what, almost $2,500 to $3,000 on metal detectors to find out that for the most part they're all going to find the same amount of junk. I'm going to be pulling up the same amount of trash out of the ground. I'm going to have the same challenges whether I use the Equinox that I currently have. If I invest another $650 for the Legend, which I really don't need, if it's basically the same thing as the Equinox, why do I need to buy that? And then, of course, trying to condone, you know, throwing another 16 plus tax and shipping and all this other jazz. Let's just say $2,000. Do I need to condone slapping $2,000 onto my credit card just to get the Deus 2 in here and open it up and play with it and get it out to the park, and I'm going to be going through the same type of crap that I'm going through with all my other detectors? So if it comes down to me having to resell a metal detector, I can easily get off of a $300 to $500 metal detector. If I don't like it, I could sell it and probably get the majority of my money back. I'd say at least 80-90% I could probably get back, especially if I keep it clean. But if I go and I invest all that money into a Deus 2, I might be stuck with that forever, man. Because I do not know, I can't think of anybody that I know that would be crazy enough to come and pay me $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 cash for a used Deus 2. They ain't gonna do it. You know, all day long I see stuff that I want to buy on the internet or eBay or stuff like that, and I look and I see like some new detector, and it's very easy and very, you know, it's very alluring to just go over there and just click buy it now and have it just rush to your credit card and here it comes all packed up to your house. But when I use these detectors, man, it doesn't really matter if I'm using a Chinese Quest, if I'm using a Simplex, if I'm using the Equinox or whatever else I have over there. It doesn't really matter. Name brands are name brands. You know, I mean, if you're into the sweet science of breaking it down and being a nutty professor and wanting to take this thing to that, you know, picky level of metal detecting and just being that so, you know, in between the lines and just breaking it all down like a scientist, you may want something like this with all these crazy features. You know, for me, I like to keep the hobby as pure as possible, and it's just the thrill of the hunt. It's, you know, I might have a couple of hours that I want to spend, and it's fun looking for jewelry, it's fun looking for coins, whatever. I'm getting some exercise, I'm getting out of the house. Sometimes, you know, the air is too thick and you need to get some stress relief. And metal detecting is a great way to do that, and that's how I justify myself in doing the hobby. But I have to be mindful that I don't get caught up in this game of just running out there and just buying all the time. And I do more buying than I actually do detecting. You know, that's when you start getting upside down. And I think right now with 4 detectors, do I really need another detector? Do I need another metal detector like I need another elbow? You know, I just don't. I need to utilize the machines that I currently have. Am I excited about the new stuff that's out there? Absolutely. You know, if I want to meet up with somebody that has this metal detector and they're at the park and they made the purchase and they're excited about it, great. I'll be happy to come out there and watch them use their detector. Can I touch it? Let me give it a try. You know, and it's great. You know, it's just like a baby. A lot of times, you know, when I come up to somebody, they're so ecstatic and happy that they have a newborn baby and they want to hand you their baby. And you're just like playing with the baby. You're like, goo goo, ga. And as long as the baby is quiet and behaving, you love handling the kid. Once this pacifier comes out of its mouth and it starts screaming and crying and getting all irritated and oh, here you go, man. You can just take that back. You know what I mean? And the same thing with metal detectors, man. It's great when it's fun and it's simple. Once it starts getting too complicated and you're getting all caught up in parameters and settings and you're doing more button mashing and spending time making sure that you have set all your settings up right and it becomes more of a chore. And with any hobby or anything that you do, when fun becomes work, you're not going to do as much of it. So I try to keep everything that I do relatively simple. But anyways, guys, man, that's just my opinion on it. You know, opinions are like, you know, booty holes. We all have one. And what say you? What do you guys think? You know, with all these detectors out there, you know, jockeying for pole position, what do you think is number one? I mean, does it even matter to you? If somebody were to hand you any one of these detectors, of course, as a gift, I'll take any one of them. But if I have to put my money and purchase these things, there's got to be significant reasons for me to justify making that purchase. And in the position that I'm in, where I hunt, how I detect, I should be good with the machines that I currently have, you know. And that's that, man. So what say you, man? Leave your comments down below. I'd like to hear exactly what you have to say about this situation. And hey, if you guys do have the Deus, man, and you enjoy it, if you guys have the new Legend and you do enjoy it, congratulations on your purchase. I wish you guys the very best on your finds, and I hope that, you know, you get much enjoyment, you know, out of your machines, and also from getting out into the parks, and that you're not sitting at home on a couch. All right. So anyways, man, I'm going to close this thing up. Joey Vegas Detects, thanks for tuning in here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.